Making beats on my phone. Making beats on my phone. I'm making beats on my phone. We getting old. I'm making beats on my phone. And we're back with Bless the Bitties. Special guest, Greg Stelly. How say you, sir?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Been better. No, we're good.
It is with great disappointment that we have not figured out technology. Are we old?
I'm feeling it. I thought I was so old that I thought we were getting old here, but you know, that's what happens. But it's the Bitties.
We're the Bitties, and we're getting old, and we're also a product of
Oven.
Wait, what? Are we Gen Z or are we Boomers? What are we?
They want to call me a millennial.
A millennial.
Because I'm in '89, but I grew up without computers until like 95.
That's the thing. Our generation, we know what life was without computers, and we know what it is with computers, and still somehow we still don't know what's going on.
Nobody does. I don't know. If you know what's going on, let us know.
Yeah. Just drop us a line and inform us, because we're absolutely clueless. How many more years do you think this world is going to exist?
Depends if AI helps us out or hurts us. If it wants to take us out, then not many.
I've seen the movies. Technology can and probably will kill us.
And if it wants to help us, then maybe we'll live forever everywhere else and shit. Who knows?
At what point does AI take over, like, for say, our jobs, where they can make a better burger than we can, and it just...
They probably can.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's say McDonald's. They have, like, one of the first automated restaurants, I think, somewhere in California. And it's just like...
It's fucked up. But,
yeah.
I'd rather cook my own food, but if you want to go pay for computer cooked food, go for it.
Look, it'll probably taste good because, you know,
It's
they're following
regulated.
a recipe and it's going to be the same every time, but it's missing an ingredient.
Yeah,
love.
The
soul.
A little bit of sweat.
A little sweat.
Every now and then, you know.
Some extra salt from...
little breath, you know.
Yeah. Little touch. Without a glove. All right, so we have our own podcast. Me and Maddie have our own podcast. This is Bless the Bitties.
This is like a merging
and
podcast.
Jesse has his
I
own
have
podcast.
my own podcast.
So this is like a tridcast. Triad?
It's a threesome.
It's under
a lot
the
of pod.
J-Law umbrella.
Yeah, it's the J-Law Studios production. How do you feel about podcasting? Because I don't think you ever did a podcast before I made you do one.
It's fun. It's interesting. I normally just record music, so yeah, it's different. I like it.
But do you hate hearing your own voice like I do?
No, I usually listen back and I'm like, oh shit, like I wasn't listening there. I said something like stupid there. I don't know.
Jesse, you don't like the sound of your own voice?
No, I fucking hate it. Like, and it's ironic that why would I do a podcast if I hate my own voice? But it's...
So you're slowly like working on your voice through the podcast so you can listen back and like, oh, I'm a fucking big...
Well, I don't like usually listen back.
This is John Rogers.
Hey, hi, hello. It's the Jesse Lewis
See, that's why
Show.
we need a chipmunk voice, because...
Right. We should just go with that.
That's your alternate...
Yeah.
podcast voice.
You should make a little like ego for it, and like.
Yeah, put some reverb.
And then like
hey.
Make a little fucking logo for it, his own name.
I just think, for the amount of podcasts there are out there, it's really disgusting that, let's say, for instance, Bethany Frankel.
We're bringing it back to Bethany as always.
She has a fucking podcast. I started doing podcasts in 2009, motherfuckers. No, everybody I would ask, I'll be like, would you like to be on my podcast? And it was me and 2 other dudes. That dude you met the other day. He was one of them. And some dude that died. But it was called The Unhappiest Hour. And we would get people to be on the show, and they were like, what's a podcast? And so now the fact that there are like 300 million podcasts out there, it kind of takes away from my thunder. And I'm upset about it.
Yeah, they kind of stealing. I mean, they should give you credit. I don't know why Joe Rogan don't shut you out every now and then.
Pioneer.
Me, Joe Rogan, and Adam Carolla. Top tier. Record breakers. All right, so we have a few questions we'd like to ask you, and you can receive them or deny them. But first, I'm making beats on my phone. All right, so did you ever accidentally call your teacher, like, in elementary school, mom?
No.
So you.
I mean, not to where it scarred me and I remembered it.
All right.
Yeah, that's never happened to me.
I mean, that's an old memory.
Jesse?
Did you?
No, maybe. I think I did, actually.
We had one teacher in like kindergarten or elementary for sure. Like her name was Miss Tidwell. So we went Miss Tidwell, I think she had nice tits too, but I was young, so it's hard to tell.
Miss Titwell?
Miss Titwell.
Did she have big tits?
Her tits were well.
What grade was this?
I think it was like second grade at least. At most. It was like first, second, or kindergarten.
Oh.
Like, yeah, we were young.
You just like.
I don't remember how. You see, I don't have a clear image of him, but that was the name of what we call it on the playground.
I don't remember a lot of my teachers' names, but one of them I do remember, and her name was Miss Roach.
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh,
and I can't forget that.
We had a couple of roaches in the school, but it wasn't like last name. It was people like other classmates. They had a couple of roaches. I remember one was James, I think, Roach.
Change your name.
Yeah, one girl that was named Desi Gay, and then she got clowned so bad. Oh, it was just bad.
We had
90s before everything was appropriate.
So in 4th grade, I had a teacher named Miss Dooms. And she had, who Michael Strahan is?
I know the name.
He has a big gap in between his teeth, even bigger than mine. Like, he could fit a whole other tooth in between his 2 front chompers. She had that gap, and so all the kids would walk in and they'd be like, fall into the gap, because that was like the commercial for the actual clothing brand, the Gap. Remember? Fall into the gap.
I remember that. Yeah.
So all the kids would just like, anytime, and also she was like a bitch. Like, it wasn't like she was like some cheery, great lady. Like, everybody hated her. So anytime she would give anybody shit, they would just be like, fall into the gap.
That's fucking.
It's so fucking, 4th grade, come on.
Yeah.
You got no jokes back then. Were you ever sent home from school for any reason? Like, you shit your pants, you piss your pants, or you're just being unruly?
I did shit my pants on the way to school one time.
On the way to school? On the bus?
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
man.
that's a bad
It
look,
was a
bro.
short. I just had like a farted and it went too hard. And I called my mom when I got to school and she came pick me up.
You had an oopsie.
Yeah. But then there was one time I got paddled because...
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
Louisiana paddles you if you fuck up in school.
Well, this I've heard about, and I'm very
it's a
interested
paddle with
in this.
holes. It's a wooden paddle, and they got this man that fucking spanks a little kid, 2 little kids because we both fucked up. but I mean, it wasn't weird. It wasn't weird like that.
It was very weird.
That's, yeah.
No. What we did was actually we so they had this brick wall that went to the concession room that held all the snacks and shit. And we chipped away through the brick wall and stole a bunch of snacks.
You chipped away?
I don't know how the fuck it happened, but we got through that brick wall and stole some snacks. As a little kid, like we were like in 6th grade.
You need to walk me
something.
through this.
I don't know how we did it. I don't remember, but it was me and my friend. I think he had the better idea.
I was with
you
him.
were
just the
In
past.
I was
sixth
an
grade?
accessory. It was
This
something like that.
6th
like,
grade.
Yeah, something like that. We were little convicts.
And you
at
got
that point.
paddled in 6th grade?
Yeah, because we broke through the walls and shit and stole snacks.
What was like some
Whoa.
fucking Lay's or some Pringles or what?
Yeah, we got a couple bags out of it. I don't know.
That's
Some
fucking
drinks and shit.
That sounds hot, dude. Like you got spanked.
Look, they
The
used to do
motherfuckers
that.
spanked us, yeah.
They used to do that back in the day.
I mean, they didn't pull our pants down or
But,
anything, so it was like... And
It was
the
above board.
And it was the principal wasn't... Oh, he didn't have no vibes about him or nothing. He was pissed off. He was like, motherfucker, like, y'all made a hole in our wall.
Damn. Yeah, so it wasn't no gay shit. It was just
No,
like
not at all.
It's not. It's like
But-
corporal punishment.
yeah,
but
he was
yeah.
taking out some anger.
But that's wild. That
My
is
wife
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
fucked me in 6 months. I'm gonna spank your ass for
I
it.
don't know what it is, but that's just how it was back in the day. I mean, it wasn't like
Yeah,
we
but
fucked
But that
up.
wasn't even back in the day.
That
I mean,
was
that was like
recent.
That was recent
That was
times.
90s. That was 90s. That was in the 90s.
Shit. That's crazy.
you ever been paddled, man?
Hell no.
Dude, the worst thing I ever did, I think I remember those boards where it was like it would project projectors. Yeah, you would like write on like some clear ass paper, not paper, but like
Yeah, they had the
Yeah,
projectors.
the translucent. Yeah.
and you would have to like go and like write like a math problem or whatever.
I was
and
always
it
so
would-
scaid to do that shit.
and it would
Or
go up on the
board.
fucking screen, and you would have to like solve problems and shit. And so I went up there, and my clown ass, I would like do like the problem. I would like 2 times 2 divided by whatever, and then I just started drawing on my face, and everybody started laughing, and so I kept doing it, and the teacher just got fucking outraged.
What the fuck?
Dude, and I drew like a little mustache on myself.
You want to show us how it went down?
Dude, I can't do it today, you know, but
Luckily, you weren't in a corporal punishment.
yeah, they would have spanked the fuck out
They
of
would
me.
spanked your face off, like just like
They'd
let's
have been
get that
like,
fucking
get all of
get
that
marker
off of you.
Nah. I went to Catholic school, and their form of punishment was just like basically like public shaming. Basically, like you would just get yelled at and criticized in
Go
front of
stand
everybody.
over there.
That's fun.
But yeah,
That's Catholic religion, pretty much. You know? they go to church and talk shit about everybody.
Hell yeah.
Look, who's not at church today?
Right.
You're fucking sinning.
Oh,
Let's go have a drink after.
I heard something
Fucking
about
bullshit ass
Mrs. Rogers, and you know, it's
Let
not
me go
good.
tell the priest I raped somebody. Hey, priest, I raped somebody. It's okay. We forgive you.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
bro.
'cause
Everybody,
I did too.
Because we're doing it too.
Yeah, but basically they called my mom and they were like, you have to come get your child. He's becoming a distraction because he has like marker all over his face. And she came and picked me up and she was like, I remember her face. Like, I don't remember what she said, but I just remember her face just being like, you fucking dumbass. Like, if that's what she could have said.
But you know now, you know. But
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
You know what that face is.
You didn't know
now.
what the words were
Yeah.
yet, but you knew the feeling.
And I was like, everybody was laughing though. And she was like, She didn't say anything. She just, and I was fine. It was like middle of the day, and I got to go home. I get
to leave early.
Yeah, it was like, joke's on you, bitches.
Yeah.
Have you ever napped at a party?
I probably left too many parties, but
that's to go nap.
Yeah, to go to sleep. Yeah. Not many, but you know.
So you've never fallen asleep and woken up with like a dick on your face?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Jesse?
I've napped at your parents' party.
Yeah.
Because they last forever.
Listen, I mean, that's a difference between, a family party and like a house party or something,
Yeah, it's frat parties where you
I wouldn't nap at like a house party. That's just like danger right there.
It's vulnerable.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Well, I mean,
I'd rather go home. I'd rather walk home.
Exactly. Explain what happened when I napped at your family's get together.
When? Which time?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, the parties.
Was there any interesting ones? It stood out.
I remember you fell asleep at a Christmas party. Who falls asleep at a Christmas party?
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
My brother. Oh, you hate your brother, but whatever. Anyway, my brother Marcus, he fucking one Thanksgiving he drank a fucking fifth in like 2 hours, and he was sleeping on the couch the rest of the day.
Right. Okay.
So
kind of what I did.
Yeah.
Kind of what you did.
I didn't drink a fifth, but
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we were at my grandparents' house. It's something about my grandparents' house when you sit on that couch, kind of just want to take a nap.
Also, it was like a 5-hour endeavor.
What can I say?
How long is too long for a family get together?
Depends how cool the family is, and most families ain't cool. So it's like 2 hours, honestly.
I would say 2 hours.
Let's have the food about ready when we get there. We'll talk some shit. We'll eat. We might chill, watch a movie if it's cool like that, or whatever. Listen to music, whatever it goes on. If it's a big family gathering, there's a lot of people. Like we have a big family. I have my mom has 12 siblings. So
Holy
I got
Jesus Christ!
That's way bigger than my family.
When we get together, it was like a bunch of people, and yeah, that would go all day. But that was fun. That was a lot of people. But it was like 1 or 2 times a year, like Christmas or usually like Thanksgiving or Easter.
And there's people shuffling in and out.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like,
definitely that.
I got
and there's a bunch of like
3
little sets of people, like different age groups. Some go up and guys, some go up and drink.
That's kind of how, like, my dad's house, like, his parties are kind of like that. There's always a lot of people.
Starts at noon, ends at midnight.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's those. Yeah, a little bit starts at noon, ends at around like 10-ish, but yeah, about the same.
Yeah, so I had to go upstairs and take a fucking nap. I mean,
that happens over there.
I couldn't do it.
Everybody got their own little thing. There's a lot of different people.
Have you ever used the phrase, "that's cap"?
No.
Or "no cap"?
No. I don't even like bet.
See, I have.
It's too new for me.
I've been in. I feel ashamed.
Teach their own,
No.
But
I say word. I say for show. And then recently, I
got my own little vocabulary. Like when shit's cool, I say pimp. And that's some old ass shit.
Yeah, dude, that's a throwback.
But nobody else says that, and I don't give a fuck what people think about it. But like if somebody asks me, like, does this look good? Yeah, that's pimp.
Yeah.
That's just my shit.
Dude,
I like my own words.
I forgot all about that.
These new shits.
That was.
I got my own little shits.
I'm trying to think of like back in the day. I mean, we should just all call each other N-words, but you can't do that anymore. But I was always hanging out with black people, and they would call me the N-word.
It was more cool back in the day, and people weren't fucking so offended by it, honestly.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, that's their word.
It was more about like it was just like in the songs. I didn't do it, but like there was a lot of people. I grew up in a country ass school where like there was a bunch of fucking white country ass dudes that half were racist but didn't know it, but only listened to rap music too. So that's why I never really got into rap music that much. I like some rap music, so someone catch me, but like I like to stay true to myself, and like I like fucking Hendrix and shit. Like it's not like I have a color fucking variance; it's just I have a music variance. I like fucking crazy ass music, but that was one thing I always noticed. There was these like more racist type people that would listen only to rap, but then talk about like bullshit about like, oh, that chick's fucking a black dude type shit. Like,
right.
It's like those type people, and all you do is listen to rap and say the N-word like with your friends, like
yeah.
So like, oh, really, you got a complex in your head, fucker.
Yeah, it's like
you're a wigger. You're a wigger, and you don't know it or something. I don't know,
man,
whatever it is, but.
First of all, don't ever say that word in my house.
There's a lot of people. There was a lot of those growing up. There's a lot of those growing up, and I got to move around a lot. Like that was what was cool. So I moved around a lot because of my mom. So like every 2 years for a while I was moving until I ended up back in Leonville for a while. So like I kind of like got used to new people and shit and how to like,
different
deal with
cultures
and I never got to fucking end up the nerd and the fucking butter shit. Like I didn't let people fucking fuck with me, but also wasn't really that outgoing either. But I just like always kind of like fit in by not fitting in.
right. You were like the weird but cool kid
somehow. Yeah.
Just like
I could fit in anywhere, but just I would never be the same as them.
Right.
Yeah,
you had some intrigue.
So it kind of worked out like that, because like when I got back to Leonville and stayed there for a while, like that's where all the more racist people were. But I didn't like I separated myself from that shit. Like I listen to a lot of fucking rock music and shit because that's who I am. But like I don't know. There's certain things that. The shit I was just saying, like they.
Well, I've tried to get you into rap music.
There's certain shit I love, but it's about the idea. And me as a musician, don't like to listen to the same beat over and over again. That's where rap music kills me.
Right.
If you make some rap that keeps changing beats and moves, I'd be all into that shit because I like the percussive element of shit.
Well, that's
that one beat over and over for a musician that likes fucking Hendrix shit that changes all the time. That's my difference.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, trust me, I'm gonna.
There's
get
certain
you.
ones, yeah.
I'm Most Def.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I like some Reggie Watts too.
Reggie Watts is a beast.
He's badass. He got some cool ass shit.
I'm gonna get you a playlist, and then have the lyrics printed out for you so you can see, because I think a lot of
certain rappers I really like too, like Ludacris is some fucking shit. Like growing up on Ludacris,
and that's fun. That's fun.
Mystical's fucking shit.
That's
I
all
like
fun
Lil
rap.
Wayne shit all the way through. I remember when he was like kind of shitty with Hot Boys and shit, and then like fucking he blew up with his fucking mixtapes. Like Lil Wayne's was like, especially being from around here, like I always fucking like Lil Wayne and shit. But you know, like
when he has a Kanye beat,
and he's a Packers fan, so I'll give him that. Have you ever seen one of your parents at work?
My mom used to work like a motherfucker, yeah.
So like you like went into her place of business and you saw her like working?
I feel like I at least seen her in her fucking shit when she came home. I don't know. But, I went to my dad's work one time.
And you saw him like, you know,
doing his shit. Yeah.
It's always a weird thing.
I loved it.
You used to work with your mom.
Well, I did work with my mom, but like when I was younger, I would go to her job when she was like on Wall Street.
Damn.
And just like, I don't know,
that's cool.
Fraternize with all the people.
Yeah, all the big wig.
Yeah. So it was cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
No shit.
Yeah, you feel like you're like part of the party.
I was like, this is interesting. I feel like I could do this job, but like, no, I can't.
I'm 7. Have you ever been to a wedding with a cash bar?
No, I don't really go to weddings.
All right, so
I did when I was young, like when my mom took me to weddings, but nobody invites me to weddings as a fucking single guy.
You'll be invited to our wedding.
Yeah, you can come to our wedding.
I'll come to your wedding.
You be the best man. It's fine.
I don't know if I'm the
One
best,
time I went to a wedding.
You have to say a speech.
All right.
Say it now.
Say it right now.
These people here.
They're good.
These people right here.
You people.
These two.
I went to a wedding that had an open bar for like 2 hours.
And then it cut off.
Yeah,
dude.
Yo, that line was crazy.
That's a trash move.
That was
pissed off.
Yo, everybody was just on the line, like trying to get all their drinks before.
And then they fucking coming down after that, like fucking go home an hour later.
Yeah.
It's like now this Corona is $7.
It was like open bar before the dinner was served. And I'm like, yo.
Go get blasted before the fucking everybody's fucking drunk. I'm not even hungry. I don't want to fucking waste my bucks.
Yeah. Where's the shadiest place you ever lived?
Ooh,
not like
a lot of those.
Not like even a state, but just like a situation, roommates, house.
Oh man, you really gotta pull those out.
I mean, I'll give mine right now. It was straight off the fucking freeway. I think on Bellot Road. It was right by the racetrack, right before you leave Lafayette. And it was a bunch of fucking really nice guys, but they had no hygiene and they gave no fucks about anything really. And the bathroom was always
Bleh.
absolutely disgusting. There were drug deals going on.
Trap house.
Just, yeah, it was basically like...
Yeah, and that's why I've lived in a couple trap houses. And then when Corona hit, I was already like 2 months homeless in my truck. So then Corona
So you've done the homeless truck thing.
That was horrible. Yeah. And then like, so I had to fucking pretty much jump to trap house friends because you couldn't really be on the streets after Corona hit and get away with that shit. So yeah, that was a bunch of nasty situations. Too many of them.
Were you really like a mask guy whenever all that shit happened?
No, because I was hanging out with nothing but fuckheads, doing fuck shit. I was staying at Walmart until I found a place. So like I was in public all the fucking time with fucking nasty people. Otherwise, people who fucking didn't give a fuck and would get around and weren't fucking wearing masks. And I didn't get sick until like 2 years after Corona bullshit. And then it was like a flu type thing, and maybe it was Corona, but it felt like the flu, whatever it was the same shit that the flu did to me.
Right.
So, I don't know, and I didn't get no fucking, what's that shit, immunizations because of that, because I've only got sick once with Corona type shit.
Yeah,
I ain't putting no fucking poison in me.
Exactly.
Fuck yo.
And I heard a rumor.
Any bitches that want to fucking breed with fucking stock that ain't fucking filled with coronavirus, hit me up. Just saying.
The only reason I got it, to be honest, was because at the school I was working at, they were like, you have to get the shot or else you can't work here.
There was a lot of shit that was going on like that too, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it blow over. Like, I remember like to travel or to go anywhere.
Yeah.
To go to New Orleans, like they were saying that for a second, but that blew over,
Yeah.
Shit.
Now, Maddie, I think, was the first person in New York to get coronavirus.
Well, because you gave it to me.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
did.
saying it wasn't real. I'm just saying I don't know what the fuck. Like I was doing a lot of fucked up shit then. I was doing chemicals and shit that shouldn't have been being done, but maybe that fucking is what say. Maybe that fucking.
I think. No, because you got it, Jesse, at school. When you were working at the school in New York.
Working with a bunch of little snotty little kids.
And you came home, you had like the sniffles. You were just, I'm a little sick. And then...
Nobody around me was sick. Like,
I got it, and I was on my deathbed.
Yeah.
I was on my deathbed. Yeah. Like, I was like contemplating on texting my parents, like, I think I'm going to die.
Yeah, she went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like,
he's like, I tested you for the flu, and it looks like you have the flu, but I'm not sure. And I was like, I don't care. Just give me medicine. Like, I'm dying right now. Like, over a week.
Yeah,
I think. I was
like
out of work for a minute.
Yeah. And she was like sweating and shit. I was like, dude, are you gonna fucking die on me? Like,
mine
what
was
the
like
fuck?
The flu for like about a week. Like hard for 3 days, and then like it settled out.
Dude, I got COVID and I played basketball the next day. Like,
I got food poisoning. It was way fucking worse.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd much rather
that
diarrhea.
shit took me out for a fucking weekend. I was just like gone, couldn't get up. Oh no, food, yeah, fuck food poisoning.
Dude, I'll diarrhea before I fucking have a flu.
What the fuck I ate, but I ain't eating it anymore. Or I cook my own food.
Are you
y'all shitty cooks?
Well, I mean, we're not gonna give out the place that we work, but you know.
I ain't one of them.
Just eat the fries, all right?
I cook good food for my folks.
With
my folks.
The Olympics coming up, are you gonna root against the USA?
Yeah, because I'm a fucking communist.
Fucking commie over here.
I ain't even gonna watch the Olympics. I lie. I actually did watch the ballerina, the dancing pole girls.
Oh,
their ass is so huge. Like, yeah. But then you see their face, and you don't know if they're like 15 or 20.
Gymnasts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, they're all like underage.
Yeah. I know, it's fucked up. Like, it's like I was just scrolling through, and then like I seen this fine ass body balancing and shit, and then like they stop, and it's like, oh shit, that face.
Oh,
like,
she's 13.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, she got small tits too, so it's like,
yeah, but her ass is bodacious.
Her ass is fucking 3 times the size of any girls I've ever fucked. Come on, like, god damn.
It is a slippery slope.
This is just fucked. Like, you gotta have a good filter on your brain.
As long as you don't act on it, all right?
You gotta have a good filter. That's what the filter is.
We're all thinking the same thing.
You gotta catch it. You know, you gotta catch it at a certain point. And they got the fucking trannies too on the other side of the scale. True. You know, like you just gotta have a good filter for shit.
I've been caught before. I will say this on record.
That fucking show, Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
That tranny looked good. Is it a real tranny? I don't know. I didn't even look it up, but if it is,
I don't want to know.
She is trans, yes.
She looks good.
God damn it,
you
great.
See? Now I know.
Fuck.
And
we're
that's
gay.
what I was thinking.
Dude, we're gay.
25%.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Jesus fuck.
Let's just move on.
I mean, I wouldn't hit it now. But
do you remember the name of the kid in Home Alone?
Cully McCulkin.
No.
Molly Culkin.
Nope.
Cully, something like that.
Wait, the character's name?
The character's name.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. No.
Steve? It ain't Steve. I know. Fuck.
I feel like it was close to that, right?
Fuck. It's a random white guy name.
It is so white. It is like the most basic name, like
Kevin.
Kevin!
You got one of it. What's the last name?
McCulkey.
McAllister.
Yes, dude. Kevin McAllister.
That was a team effort.
Yeah.
All right.
We can win trivia.
We are we are 3 heads with 1 stick.
You sound like government.
That only brings us
Democrat.
to Trump because he was in that movie. And what the fuck do you think is going to happen in this election?
No.
And why and how and what the fuck?
Okay, so the last time the election seemed even fucking like not like a joke was when Obama ran. I enjoyed that. Obama won. I was like, this motherfucker's competent. This is nice. Cool. We had Obama's term. Everything's cool. Fucking. Then Trump and fucking Hillary. The fuck?
Both of them
Ever
hated
since
him.
then, Bernie's been trying to fucking weasel his way in because he's getting to the end of his competency just like...
Right.
But they don't let him because we want him. But they not going to let him get in before he fucking can actually do some shit. So they keep Bernie out. The only fucking person that we want in there. So fuck everybody else. Trump's stupid. Fucking Bernie. Not Bernie. Fucking, what's the dude here?
Biden.
Biden is stupid. Fucking goddamn Hillary's gone and stupid. Why didn't y'all let Bernie get through? Fuck y'all.
Kamala Harris is retarded.
Y'all got no fucking competent people here.
Should convicted felons be allowed to run for president?
No, but it is a setup on the fucking other side. They set him up hard. But no, he shouldn't be allowed to run because I can't fucking... Well, I ain't got a felony, but if somebody gets a fucking drug charge...
Right, they can't vote.
They can't fucking get a good job. So no. No, it's sadly, that fucking weird rule should apply right now.
Right?
But
yeah,
the Democrats did do some fucked up shit to fucking get that rule all in, so we should also fucking very much fucking be aware of the fuckery that they put on Trump for a little bit more than no reason, you know? Like, he wasn't that bad of a fucker. We let him in anyway. There's a lot of fucking shade on all sides, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not pleased with either.
But no, yeah.
Of the
now
options.
He's a felon, you know. Since you're fucking legally a felon, no, you shouldn't, because legally.
Well, he's convicted, but I think most convicted felons, they can't vote or something like that.
Yeah. And there's jobs you can't get. They judge you on it. So because of that, yeah, y'all should change some fucking policies if y'all want to allow this motherfucker to vote. To go in. So if y'all want to do that and then unhinge all the fucking other people that can't fucking move forward because they did something bad in their past, then that'd be cool. You know? Make it fucking equal.
When was the last time you pissed in a bottle?
It's happened. I mean, not at home, you know.
Have you done it while you were driving?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
While driving?
It's happened.
Whilst driving?
It's happened.
I mean, that's skills. I can't even look at my phone.
Well, it's usually like that. That's usually the time, because like otherwise you could get somebody to like drive for you and then piss.
Yeah, hold the wheel
or just pull over or whatever. But I think it was like I don't remember what it was, but I just remember like, okay, there's a bottle right here. I'm driving. I gotta piss. I'm on a long road. Yeah. I think it was a fucking goddamn fucking going from Baton Rouge to Lafayette, that big long bridge. So I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not pulling over here,
and fucking aim that shit right, because it's going to be fucking 40 miles or
yeah,
a few minutes at least, whatever.
It's always frightening.
It's been a while, but, you know.
Whenever you're pissing and it's slowly rising up. Cause
yeah, you don't know it. That's the biggest scare.
It's like shit,
sometimes you got to cut it off, sometimes you don't. You don't want to cut it off, but it's like
damn, I'm almost to the top, and I still got a lot more.
Gatorade bottles are the best.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody...
Because in little water bottles, you just aiming in it. You can't even like...
Yeah, you can't
with a Gatorade bottle, you can just like fucking like... You can dock it on that
throw
bitch,
your whole dick in there.
Yeah.
I've seen someone throw out some
Piss
liquid from their car before.
Oh.
And I am 100% sure it was piss.
Probably. You don't keep that in there.
When was the last time you wore sunglasses inside an establishment?
High as fuck. I don't wear them often.
For my show last night, I debated wearing sunglasses because I was like a little nervous, and I was just like, maybe I'll just throw a little swag and kind of keep it, you know, throw some sunglasses on. It's like shade from the real world, but then also you look like an asshole, right?
Some people pull it off.
Yeah,
some people can do it.
They really do. Yeah.
If you have like $1 million, yeah, you can do whatever you want. I don't know. I think it's a weird look.
It is. It's not mine.
When was the last time you ever took an Uber, and do you know your Uber rating?
I don't have an Uber rating because the last time I took it was with somebody else's shit. But it's been a while. I signed up for one when I started biking to work, but I didn't use it yet.
Yeah, because you have a car and, you know, you can get around. But, you know, every once in a while you get jammed up. You got to take an Uber and then...
Nah, it's been a while. I ain't been doing much.
You got a chatty Cathy. Do you take a to-go box at a restaurant? Like,
fuck yeah.
All right.
Anybody who judges is a bitch.
I feel the same. And...
Or just judge. I don't give a fuck.
I'll
eat your food later.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like...
I pay for this shit. Fuck off.
I have a small stomach, you know, so a lot of times the entree that comes out, I can only finish like, you know, maybe 70% of it.
Life's not a competition, folks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody.
Oh my God!
And
you
also,
use your right fork to eat all your food, and you're not a good Samaritan.
And guess what? I may even eat that shit
on
the way
50
home.
Points on your fucking score, man.
Yeah,
you're not get all your credits,
dude. It's.
They're not gonna give you all your credits. You're not gonna better buy that Ferrari.
Have you ever pawned anything?
Not unless I didn't want it. I pawned it to like get rid of it.
But you never went back to get it.
No, I just.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's a joke. Like, you really, yeah, that's stupid.
What, to go back and get it?
Yeah, so
they borrowing money. You know, they're just like they're gonna get dope money most of the time, or rent money.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be back for this. And they're like, yeah, sure you will.
They give me $300 for your fucking American Strat that costs fucking $1,500.
Yeah. And then you go back and you have to pay more for it.
You gotta pay fucking $1,000 because it's an American Strat. Oh, no, we can't give you we don't sell it for $300. What are you talking about? But you bought it for $300, you fucker.
What is your guilty pleasure? Like something you're not really proud of, but you're doing it. I'll give you mine.
Old guy skateboarding, I guess that kind of like...
Well, that's not a guilty pleasure. That's
skill.
Yeah, that's fucking skill.
Can't do that.
I would love to fucking skateboard. I'm talking about, like, my guilty pleasure is watching The Real Housewives of...
No, that's mine.
Whatever
How dare
the fuck.
you?
I'm stealing it from you. You turned me into who I am.
We did it together.
No, you made me.
No, I was like, you have to watch this because it's very funny.
Well, like there was that autism, the autism dating people.
Oh,
the autism
on the
dating
spectrum?
show. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh shit! I've actually heard it's really funny. Like my coworkers are telling me, like, you have to watch it.
I watched
like,
the
funny.
American one. I liked that a lot.
Like these people, you know. I don't know. It's a nice show, but like, you know, I feel like kind of sad too because it's like they're looking for love and.
Okay, guilty pleasure. I want to buy a Fiona Apple album, but I feel like because I don't have a girl, that it'll make me like if a girl walks in, she'll be like, "Why you have a Fiona Apple album?" Like with that maybe.
Wait a minute.
Just get it. What? No one's gonna say that.
There's the guilty pleasure.
No one's gonna say that. No.
First of all, Fiona Apple
is the shit.
Is the shit, and my first ever album was No Doubt.
Well, No Doubt's the shit.
It was the one where she was holding the orange. What was that? Tragic Kingdom?
Yeah, that's the one.
Don't act like I didn't know what it was. But
Haha.
Yeah, dude, like, don't speak. I know just what you're saying.
No, that was the shit.
Like,
Gwen Stefani's so fucking hot.
Yeah, she's still hot.
Yeah.
She's kind of gotten.
She's getting old.
She's gotten work done.
Yeah, she shouldn't have got the work done. Don't get work.
Well, and also she's dating a country star. That's, it's a bad look.
Yeah.
But Fiona Apple, she was a badass. Like she was always like singing like really dark songs.
Yeah,
and,
like the minor chords.
Yeah, she was always like playing blue notes and
making new shit.
I've been a bad, bad girl. Speaking of, what's your karaoke go-to?
Stone Temple Pilots, most of the time, is a smooth one.
So you're identifying with
some grunge, just general grunge.
What's his name? Scott Weiland or?
Yep, Scott Weiland.
Weiland? Is he dead?
Yeah.
God damn it.
All my favorites are dead. Most of them. There's like 2 left.
What's your go-to?
Well, I hate karaoke, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like, I guess a throwback from like the 90s or the 2000s.
Backstreet Boys?
Some like boy band shit or something.
NSYNC.
Like that seems appropriate, but I fucking hate karaoke.
All right. Dun, dun, dun,
they always play Backstreet Boys at karaoke. It's like that song is 4 times a night.
Well, what's the worst song that you actually like?
Ooh, there's a lot of those.
Like, it's like you wouldn't put it on at work in front of anybody, but you would jam out to it alone.
There's a lot of shit like that. I don't know. Fuck. What's the worst?
I mean, just something that you feel like people would judge you for. Like, be like, man, what the fuck is Greg listening to?
So there's one song called The Nurse on
A Perfect Circle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great song.
I know, but like because it's so weird, it's like most people would be like, "What the fuck?" But I always really, really like that song.
Oh, it's a great song.
I want to cover that song.
It's a really great. All right, so
that's one on the list.
All right,
but yeah, that's one that's like just like it's odd, but I fucking love that song.
I'll start learning it tomorrow. Couple more and then we'll wrap it up. Last time you were at a casino.
Last year.
Ooh.
How'd it go?
Spent 20, got nothing. It was just like a truck stop casino.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I don't go to those big ones.
They were like selling boudin on the side and shit.
Oh, video poker.
Okay. Yeah, I used to have to drive to Brobridge to get motherfuckers jammed 20s out of the machine. So I would have a key. I would open up the machine, get their 20 out, and then I would have to fill out a whole report, sign how much money was in the machine, close it back up, and then give them their 20.
Yeah.
One motherfucker tried to put his $20 bill. For the listeners, if you have an iPhone, imagine if you just put a 20 on your iPhone and you just folded it in half and in half. He put it in like it was like a popsicle stick.
Why?
And I had to drive out there to get that shit out. I was like, dude, how fucking high are you? And it was...
That meth will get you.
Exactly. I think he was on something. It wasn't just beer. Have you ever made your own Jell-O shots?
No.
You just had them?
I'm not a drinker. I've made a lot of other things. I've grown mushrooms. I've grown weed in Colorado. I've grown weed for like 3 years in Colorado, legally.
Jell-O shots, like making it is a lot for like literally nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the point of this?
Sweet shots.
It's a real like...
It's a high school thing, I think.
I was about to say like...
It's like beer pong, fucking party.
And you do the thing where you like rub your finger
it's for
around
people who don't like to drink.
Yeah. It's like, I just want to get drunk, but I don't want to taste that icky... I mean, I do that too, you know. I shoot all my vodka with Gatorade. It's called a jock strap, ladies and gentlemen. What has been the happiest moment of your life so far?
There's been a bunch. When I met my ex, we lived in a studio. We were recording music, and she had a 2-year-old that was just like beautiful little girl, and like I don't know, everything was vibing perfect. That was like a pretty like solid few months of just like bliss before she got tangled, but that was probably it.
That's really nice.
But you're going to find that again.
Yeah. One day.
And then our last really sad question.
Oh, jeez. Let's end it on a sad note.
Make him cry.
What happens when we die, Greg?
Shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, nobody does, but...
I feel like our energy keeps going on somewhere. And because of that, I like kind of don't want to be embalmed. Like everybody fucking, like, it's like American custom to fucking throw chemicals in you the second you're dead and then fucking, like, embalm you. I want me to be put in the earth before I'm put full of chemicals. Like, just throw me in the fucking earth and let me dissolve, or throw me in the river and let me dissolve. Throw me in the fucking earth and let the earth eat me. I feel like there's a weird spell that they're fucking putting on people. If there is an afterlife where when you're bombed, you're not giving your body back to the world, and maybe it's fucking disrupting the fucking flow of things. But I don't know, I just think too weird about shit. But
well, that makes sense.
Anybody listening, my will, don't fucking put chemicals in me when I die. Just shoot me and throw me off the fucking ledge. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, same here. I want to be burned.
Throw me under bury me under a tree. Bury me under a tree and let me fucking be the nutrients for the tree.
That.
Or fucking just throw me down the river and let the fish eat me. I don't give a fuck. But like, don't fucking make my body fucking toxic to the environment. That's stupid.
And don't pay $2,000 or whatever it is for a fucking coffin.
And don't dress up my dead body like it's fucking cool.
Right. Oh, he looks so good.
Come see me or whatever and like chill with me. But hey, don't need to look at me. That ain't me no more. I'm gone.
Just put up a fucking picture of when I was looking cool.
Play some music because I ain't listened to it while I was alive, fuckers.
Hey.
Ooh.
I like that.
That's how it goes. Artists.
Yeah, for my fucking funeral, it's going to be our music just fucking jamming on a loop.
I want to rave.
Yeah. Everybody has to take ecstasy. Everybody has to get...
that. I just want to party.
Drink the fucking punch.
Yeah.
Take a little...
Take a little sip. So, Maddie, when we die, what happens?
Oh, yeah. Well, after I'm burned alive.
Dead. You're going to be dead.
I know. Yes, obviously. I feel like, I like to believe in some sort of reincarnation. Maybe, hopefully, willingly, I could become a cat one day. That would be great.
It's a good life.
Yeah.
I just want to, I feel like we all continue in some way.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a fucking baby again. I would like to be an animal of some sort or a fucking tree. That would be great too.
Tree would be cool, yeah. Just chilling and watching it.
A rock, maybe.
You don't want to be lettuce though, because I've heard
that's a quick one. No,
I've heard,
grow and then you go and you get eaten. You gotta get. Yeah.
I've heard that lettuce screams when you cut them.
And they say all plants do.
Yeah, all plants are like people.
Alive?
Yeah.
And you're just cutting them up?
And you're cutting them and they actually scream.
I mean, they share nutrients through mushroom mycelium in the soil. So they more advanced than us, or as advanced as us, because we share shit just by hand.
It's a tough world out there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining Bless the Bitties.
I'm about to eat a salad right now.
Yeah, I'm about to go cut some fucking lettuce and let it scream to me.
Let it scream. Let them.
Greg Stelly, thank you so much for being on the podcast. And until next time, bless you, Bitty.
Bless you.